Hello everybody, this is Dr. Dan from the Psychology Department. As you enter graduate school, I know many of you have concerns, probably high anxiety, questions. There may be information that you haven't even thought of. So I've gone ahead and made this video for you, and what I'm going to do is not only address some of those challenges that potentially you may have or are considering, but also some techniques that you can use to really get off to a fantastic start in your program. So the first thing I'd like to discuss is a very practical tool that you can use, that you can apply to particularly the first 4 weeks of your program, and in turn this tool will help you succeed in what you're doing. So let me go ahead and show you here what I'm talking about. This is the Learner Success Daily Checklist, and what we've done here is design this checklist to be a model to follow throughout your entire program. What it is it's going to be a way for you to develop some very good habits, so that way during the first 4 weeks you achieve high levels of success and understand what it really takes to succeed in your program. So let's go ahead and show you what I mean here. So first off, the daily checklist, no matter what level of success you've had in your career, you might be an executive from a company, you might be a student that's transitioning from the first 4 years of college into a graduate program. You might be someone that stays at home and takes care of the family and the children. Whatever your current situation is, this particular checklist will help you develop habits that are needed to be successful in an online graduate program. So I encourage you to read through this, follow it from beginning to end, just have some brief background information here on what to do and so on. And then really what you're doing is simply following on every single day of the week some tasks, including on day 1 of creating a folder so that way you can start saving important documents, to on day 2 and 3 what exactly you should be doing in your classroom. This particular checklist, again, is designed to help you do a little bit of work every single day of the week. And you may find that when I say every day of the week, that sounds, your immediate perhaps a response might be that sounds almost impossible to do. However, I would challenge you to evaluate what you currently do on a daily basis when it comes to communication, when it comes to some of the areas of whether it be social media interaction, checking your emails, text messages, checking your voicemail, whatever it might be. Many of those things you already do on a daily basis and do not even think twice about it. And all of those things added up take time, right? So what I'll encourage you to do is treat your online education the same way. If you do this for 4 weeks in a row on a daily basis, you will find that that also will become a part of your daily routine, and it won't seem like that much of your time because, again, you've incorporated it into your lifestyle. The benefit, however, is, I would argue, much more so than if you're checking a social media site once, if not many times. People do that oftentimes throughout the entire day, so it can take up a lot of time. The benefit here is your graduate degree. Ultimately, this daily activity will end as you get your diploma, as you get your advanced degree. Perhaps you'll continue on with another degree in the future, so then you'll apply this again. But during this very important time, whether it be in a master's degree, which may take a couple years, or a doctorate degree, which may take 4 years or so, you will find that this time you spend doing this is very valuable, and you will definitely benefit from it because you are investing your hard-earned money, hard-earned resources, your time, energy, and so on into this program. So you want it to be successful, right? So this is a way that you can do that. And again, I just really encourage you for the first 4 weeks of your program to follow this checklist on a daily basis. And what ultimately will end up happening again after 4 weeks is you will have developed some really fantastic habits that will seem second nature, and it'll be part of your lifestyle, not just like maybe a traditional school where you show up, you go to a class, and then you incorporate some time here and there to complete the coursework. It's different in an online program because, again, it just has different attributes. There are different challenges and so on. So this is one way that you can very directly and proactively address the challenges of an online graduate program. Regarding some of the other things that I mentioned in the beginning of this discussion, such as feelings of perhaps anxiety you have, perhaps you have or have not addressed time management and the challenges that you'll have in an academic or specifically in a graduate program, which has many more challenges per se, to some extent, maybe different, I shouldn't say many more, maybe different than an undergraduate program, but it definitely has some unique challenges associated with it. So whether it be time management, anxiety, a whole number of other issues, we will address those in the first few weeks of your first class. However, while we are doing that, you will find that applying the daily checklist to your first activities, to your first 4 weeks, will really help you overcome many of those things. Because, as an example, you may be concerned about the activities you do, and maybe you do or do not have the talent needed to achieve those activities. Well, I will tell you that if you're working on, let's say, an assignment a little bit each day, if you're working on your discussions and other activities a little bit each day, that will definitely help you alleviate some stress and directly address some of those things, which in turn will diminish some of the anxiety you're having. It will make you more successful. It will also help you once again directly address some of the challenges that you have in a program, including APA style and writing techniques and some of those things. It is much easier to learn those things if you're doing a little bit each day than trying to cram and trying to get it all in only a couple days. So with that being said, I do once again welcome you and wish you the best. We'll have plenty of resources for you throughout not only your first 4 weeks, but throughout your entire program. So I would just encourage you to follow the advice that we are teaching you, follow some of the things that I've already suggested, and I'm very confident that if you do so, you'll have an amazing experience and one day graduate. So once again, this is Dr. Dan. Welcome, and I look forward to helping you in the future.